I was working when my boss came in like,
I want single source and do the skeleton trail.
I was like, all right. So I found this Jeep on Facebook Marketplace that I thought looked perfect for the project. So I headed out to Land O'Lakes to go pick it up. The Jeep was only like $50, so I sent it to him on Apple Pay and I started to put it in my truck. Everything was going good. I strapped it down so we'd have a safe trip back to Clearwater, where our office is located. That's like an hour back and my truck has no AC, so I don't know if you can see how sweaty I am, but it's pretty bad. So I get to the office and I'm gonna unload the Jeep and put it in the back room until I have time to finish the project. It's the next day and I started by designing some stickers on Photoshop. Then I brought the Jeep in so I could take some measurements for those stickers. Once I had the measurements, I hopped back into Photoshop and designed printable versions. So I go to the printer and I put in my transparent sticker paper, and now it's time to do the first print. So here it comes. It's not quite what I expected because there's no white, but we'll stick to the black lines, that's fine. Now it's time to cut out the stickers. This was a really satisfying process. I really enjoyed it, and here's all the stickers. So before I put the stickers on, I need to clean the Jeep. Now that it's clean, it's time to put all the stickers where they go, which was the most rewarding step so far. Day 3, we're going to drop off this check to the Dimmitt Community Center. They gave me a skeleton and a sponsorship sign, so I'm just going to throw all that in the car and take it back to work. I'm just going to leave this here for now and worry about it later. I got a really busy day today. Alright, it's day 4 and I'm ready to complete this project. So I got some black touch-up paint and some rebar for the sign, which you haven't seen yet. This rebar really got my hands dirty, but that's okay. So let's make our way over to Doyle Park in Belleair. It's just a few minutes away. So now that I'm here, I just need to get the Jeep and the skeleton and the signs and all that stuff over to the park. We got a sign that shows that Single Source has sponsored the Skeleton Trail, so I'm going to put that first. Next, I'm going to hammer this rebar into the ground and a second piece of rebar as well. By the way, I made this sign last year when we sponsored the 2024 Skeleton Trail. Now that the rebar is in place, I can add the base to my sign, but as I'm doing so, I notice a resident pulling into their driveway and I didn't know if they were going to give me a hard time. I'm attaching the remaining pieces of the sign when the neighbor came to talk. She was very kind and loved our setup. Now I'm going to move the Jeep so I can do some touch-up paint. Touch-up paint is done, it looks so much better, and now I'm going to put the Single Source shirt on the skeleton. There it is, I'm done. Here's the final setup. What do you think?